So we've developed a really clear understanding of what drives value in our software businesses, and we've picked people who have deep expertise in each of those value drivers. And effectively, we allow our businesses to access those people, and they help them understand what needs to be true at each stage of the growth journey.
Yeah. For Livingbridge, it really helps us get world-class expertise in areas that help us make better investment decisions. Whether that's sales or the impact of AI, we can get to a level of understanding and knowledge that we couldn't do otherwise. For the advisory board members, these are people who are really seasoned executives in often quite large global software businesses. Most of them are coming to the next stage of their career. What the advisory board allows them to do is provide a bridge into a different scale of company and give back a little bit of what they've learned through operating software for 20, 30 years and make a real difference really quite quickly to companies of the scale that we invest in. When we set up the advisory board, you and I looked at a number of different operating partner models around the industry, and actually we talked to Phil, our chair, about what great would look like. And I think what really sets our advisory board apart from other models is we've spent a lot of time thinking about how the different joins work together, how the people work together, how we build relationships with the individuals there, and really investing in kind of how do we create something that's quite empathetic to all of the different stakeholders around the board. It's about finding the right solution that works for the company, for the individuals on the advisory board, and trying to bring that together in quite an empathetic way, which is quite different to how a number of other operating partner programs work.
Yeah.
We're very keen for prospective portfolio companies to see what it might be like to work with us. And by bringing these people into the room when we're having conversations about sales or around this customer success model, people can start to look at Livingbridge and say, okay, that they feel a little bit different to everybody else. And that's a really powerful place to be in what is a very competitive market.
Yeah.
These individuals have amazing networks, and they've been working in software often for 30 years in a range of companies across either global or EMEA or Northern Europe roles, and they just pick up a set of people around them who might actually be interesting individuals to work inside some of our portfolio companies. And if not work inside those companies, mentor and coach the individuals that are in there at the moment to make sure that they can reach their full potential. The talent angle that these guys bring helps us shortcut a lot of the can we find somebody who looks and feels like this?
We've been sort of learning what has worked, learning what hasn't worked so well, and then actually stepping back and saying, right, how do we now go to version 2 of this? They just want to be around our companies more. So I think we've held a number of sessions where we might get all the heads of sales in our portfolio companies to come together, and then they'll talk about an issue they're trying to solve, and that's quite helpful from a networking perspective. But also you have people in the room who can just troubleshoot and again get to the answer really quickly. So I think the evolution towards more time in the portfolio, but also some kind of bigger marquee type events where we actually really get everyone who's currently an investee together for a whole day, talk about things that they're working on, but also get the advisory board to feedback what they're seeing in their businesses.
If you can start to connect the dots between the opportunity, us being the partner and the capital provider, and people who can help these companies get to where they want to get to, it's a pretty powerful combination.